Welcome to the JWK show. We talk about crypto and we keep things short and concise. We have the latest updates in politics, and the reason why we talk about politics is because we have the XRP insiders telling us that Trump is connected with XRP, and most importantly, this election is a crypto election. One side is anti-crypto, stopping the adoption of cryptocurrencies, digital assets in the US, and the other side is pro-crypto, doing the opposite, pushing the adoption of digital assets in the US. So the winner of the upcoming elections will dictate the fate of cryptocurrencies and digital assets, and so this is why it is important to keep updated with politics and the upcoming 2024 elections. Now, talking about the latest updates, we have Kamala Harris selecting Minnesota Governor Tim Walz as her running mate in the U.S. presidential election, and we have Trump choosing J.D. Vance, who is pro-crypto, and we even have former Ripple Labs board member Gene Sperling joining Kamala Harris's campaign as well. So this is another insane connection with Ripple and the Harris administration, the Democrats. We have Harris reaching out to 3 crypto companies to talk about cryptocurrencies and digital assets. And those companies include Ripple, Circle, and Coinbase. And now we have a former Ripple board member joining Harris's campaign. So this is very, very bullish for Ripple and XRP. If we do see Kamala Harris and the Democrats turning pro-crypto, we should see them adopting digital assets such as XRP in the US. So if this happens, we will see mass adoption of XRP either under the Harris administration or under the Trump administration. But personally, myself, guys, I would choose Trump any day. In my opinion, my personal opinion, he is the better candidate, especially when he is stopping the adoption of CBDCs, a financial tool to control us financially. All the way back in 2015 of January 21, we have former chief White House advisor Gene Sperling joining Ripple Labs board of directors. We have all of these amazing connections with the 1% and government agency employees working at Ripple as well, from Michael Barr, Rosie Rios, Craig Wright, and so on. From CoinDesk, the SEC is pushing back against Coinbase's subpoena requests, calling them breathtakingly broad and a blatant impropriety. So we literally have Coinbase doing the exact same thing back to the SEC. We have the SEC calling Coinbase's subpoena request broad, and this is what the SEC has been doing the entire time with cryptocurrencies in the crypto space, not providing any clear regulations, a regulatory framework for crypto companies to follow. Instead, we have the SEC just going after and attacking crypto companies. This is the battle of the bald, and we need a reformation happening to the SEC, which is why it is another big reason to invest into Donald Trump, as we had Trump firing Gary Gensler if he becomes the U.S. president again. And things are getting crazier. We have Bank of Japan holding emergency meeting to discuss international financial markets. According to Reuters, yesterday we had a market crash, the Japan and U.S. stock market crashing, and now we have the U.S. Feds calling for an emergency meeting as Japan market collapses. We could see the Feds printing more money, saving the markets, and kicking the can down the road. We also have emergency settlement. We're still waiting for Judge Torres's final decision, which could come sooner than we think. And once we get the final decision, the price of XRP will explode. And just as we predicted, we are starting tomorrow, the U.S. Treasury buying back up to $46 billion worth of outstanding government securities by the end of October, primarily to provide liquidity support. We had the printers turning back on and the M2 money supply going up, making a new all-time high. And whenever the 1% print more money, the markets always move up. There is a direct correlation. So guys, this is very bullish for the markets, and we also have interest rates going down because of this as well. We have the Global Risks Report 2024 presenting the findings of all of the global risks. And essentially, these are all of the cards that the 1% can play. We have pollution, economic downturn, involuntary migration, inflation, lack of economic opportunity, interstate armed conflict. We have domestic terrorism happening, cyber insecurity, societal polarization, extreme weather events. The 1% can control the weather and misinformation and disinformation. The 1% can purposely cause all of these problems. And this is shown as we have a book written all the way back in 1981 talking about an illness spreading the globe in around 2020. We had C19 happening, and they also mentioned the rDNA labs and the Wuhan 400. We had C19 originating from Wuhan. Guys, these are absolutely insane connections. You just can't make this stuff up. It is all in plain sight. Now, we are currently going through a economic downturn with unemployment rate skyrocketing to a whopping 4%, crashing the markets. And with the markets crashing, this is also causing cryptos to crash as cryptos and Japan are tied together. This all starts with the Central Bank of Japan. We have Bank of Japan's rate hike strengthening the yen, sparking a global unwinding of carry trades. And carry trades involve borrowing in low yielding currencies like the yen to invest in higher yielding assets, including cryptocurrencies. So people are essentially borrowing the yen, aka money for cheap, and then using that money to invest in the crypto market, hoping to make even more money. But the problem is, if the crypto market is going down, or in this case, we have the yen getting more expensive to borrow, this makes people sell off their cryptocurrencies to pay off their debt. So a stronger yen has led investors to sell off these assets, causing a significant drop in crypto prices. And this shift is caused by Japan's high debt levels, raising concerns about global financial stability and triggering a broader market volatility. Sources are from Coinbase, EMB Crypto, and EBC Financial Group. Guys, Japan is literally on the verge of collapsing, and the question is, how long can you kick the can down the road? And lastly, from Jim Rickards, don't worry, it's a soft landing. Hopefully Jim Rickards is not being sarcastic, and hopefully it really is a soft landing. And from here on out, we see cryptos and the markets pumping back up. That's it for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.